This is my finished product. Hey curlies, it's Curly Kyra, and today is officially day 2 of our posting along video for 31 days challenge. Of course, if you're new, you're going to want to like, share, subscribe, of course, and click the notification bell so that you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Today's video is super exciting. As I said in my last video, you need to comment down below and let me know what you want to see throughout this 31-day challenge. And Ms. QQ83 asked what my favorite DIY is at the moment, and I'm super excited to share that with you guys because I want to show you how I've been staying creative throughout summer break. And I actually just got my Shein haul, so we're gonna do a little haul and then I'm gonna show you what I've been loving to do. At the moment, I'm in my nail tech era. I asked my mom to order me some stuff, so we're gonna see what she bought me. I've been loving to make press-ons, and I actually put on my summer bucket list that I want to sell one set of press-ons. So I got all of these colored nail tips. That's actually what I've been using recently. I love to paint them. I go on Pinterest, search up what kind of designs I want to do, make them super colorful. I love experimenting, making some for my sister. I think it's just a super fun way to express myself, and I don't really get my nails done. And I'm also on a nail growth journey, so press-ons are really helping me not pick at my nails or bite them. So I love these. They come in all different colors, like long almond shape. And I have all the colors, so I can either just keep the background plain, or if I want to add my own color, I could just use the white ones and paint them whatever color I want. I'm actually going to have so much fun with this because I just ran out of my own color tips, and they were square, so I had to shape them almond manually, but now I could just have all the almond tips, all the colors. I love this. Next, I seen it and I was super excited about this because it's 3D gem gel. I'm gonna make like those 3D flowers and little seashells. Oh, this is gonna be such a vibe. So cute. I'm actually really excited to use this. I've been seeing a lot of people do a lot of 3D art on their nails, and I think it will be really fun to experiment with. This is super cool piece to add to my collection. Next, we have this little, this tool that's used to shape the flowers, and whatever you're making with the gem gel, you just mold the gel into whatever shape you want. Made out of like silicone, bendable, so it's gonna be super easy to make the shapes. I think I don't have too many nail tools, so this will be great to add to my collection as well. Next, I got this pack of assorted nail gems and beads. I love just adding gems and beads to nails. I feel like if your nail design is just simple, just adding any type of gem, bead, diamond just really brings it to the next level. And there's like an assortment of different beads in here. Gold pearls, these little squares, a bunch of like multicolored little rocks. These ones are kind of like blue stones with gold around them. These little frames. This is going to be super cute to use in different sets just to add a little bit of razzle dazzle to my press-ons. Next, this is a must. Since I don't go out with my press-ons and I only wear them in the house, I think the best option for me is to just have nail stickers instead of using nail glue because it comes off super easy and it's also super easy to apply. Like nail glue is kind of, I feel like, a bit more permanent, where the nail stickers are just like, you just soak it under warm water for like a few seconds and it comes right off. So these are perfect for what I'm doing. And whenever I sell my sets, I just put one of these inside and people can put their nails on. Next, we actually have little 3D flower gems. Let me take one out and show you. They're so cute. I just feel like, oh, I love these. If you just want to do something different and have some little gems, they're literally 3D flowers. Look at that! Oh, the detail is adorable. And I could use these to kind of like scale how I would make my own 3D flowers, so I think those are really going to help. But these are super cute to just glue on a super simple set. I love these. That's it for all the stuff that I bought from Shein, my little haul. And now I'm actually going to go make a set and see how I love using all of my new products. This is actually my little workstation where I love to create. I like to watch TV, put on a little show, scroll on Pinterest for different ideas, and make my nails. Well, you probably didn't know this, but my mom actually used to be a nail tech. So I basically just went downstairs into our basement, looked through all her old stuff, and now I have a bunch of polishes, brushes, gems, files, buffers, basically all the stuff you need to be a starter nail tech. This is my little light. So cute. Got my nail tips. This is like my box with all my polishers. And I have more polishers in my nail bag. I actually got this for my birthday and my birthday countdown. And I have more like tips, glitters. In here I have all my files and nail stickers. I'll actually put on my new nail stickers in here. Polish. And now we're gonna go find some inspo, and then I'll put on my show and get to creating. So now I just open up Pinterest and I'm gonna look for nail inspo. My Pinterest page is basically just a bunch of nails. Hair stuff, a bunch of birthday cards, SZA, of course. And then I have a specific board, Nails for Kyra. And I basically just have, I just save, once something catches my eye in a nail look, I basically just save it. And then I interpret it into one of my sets. I'm gonna try doing something that looks like this. I can do a little starfish. I can try using my 3D gel and making these lines. I love a good 3D flower, so I can use my 3D flower charms and a little shell. And then I'll incorporate some of my new beads. So that's the inspo for today. So to actually make my nails, I just take some double-sided tape, stick it down on my nail box, just like that, and then I unpeel it. And I do have those little like nail stands where you like put the little individual nails, but I can only make 5 at a time, and I kind of prefer just doing all of the nails at the same time. So I feel like this is a super easy way for me to do that. And then of course I have to size all my nails and file them and buff them. I usually won't have them this long, so I'll probably cut them down a bit. I think I'm gonna go for like this like neutral pink because it looks natural color. And I just gotta size them all to my nails. Gonna do like my thumbs. These two fit pretty well. I just literally just stick it down on the tape. Just like that. Big. Sometimes I'll also listen to music while I'm doing this. If I'm not watching TV, I'm probably listening to my summer playlist, just vibing, relaxing, and being creative. Because I don't watch TV all day during the summer, so this is definitely one of my top activities. Usually I make like 1 or 2 nail sets a day. Because it takes me about an hour, so it keeps me pretty occupied for a good amount of time. Okay, so now that I sized up all the nails, I'm gonna cut them down just a bit and file them. I'm just cutting down the nails now because I feel like they're a bit too long. So I just put them all together to make sure they're like the same length. This one. And I'm just gonna refile it after I just cut it down so it's not too long. The nails to my desired shape and length. Not too much on me. I'm still a beginner. This is only like my 3rd week doing nails. But I feel like this is pretty good. Almond, not too long. So they're all filed and cut. Now I'm just gonna buff each one of my nails so that the polish can stick to it. You want to get your nail like dusty, like not shiny anymore, is basically the goal. And that was my last nail. Now they're buffed. And we're gonna do base coat and then start on the design. Beginner with a mom nail tech is already like next level. Because I feel like if my mom wasn't a nail tech, then I wouldn't already have chrome, a bunch of gems, all the stuff that I already have. So yeah, that definitely helps. Now I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. And I'm going to pick out all the polishes I'm going to use for the rest of the nails. I think I'm going to use this one for the thumb. I need like a light pink and a dark pink. I could use this one. This one. I need like a teal. I might use this one, but I think I have a darker one. And then I need an orange for the starfish. I actually made a set that had a starfish before, and I ended up using 2 oranges, so I'm gonna use this one as well as this one. And then I'm gonna get my pearls. These ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I need my gel for this one and my little shaper. And I think I'm also gonna not do my own 3D flower today. I think I'm gonna use my 3D flower 2 of these today. Yeah. Sounds good. I'm gonna use this one. So I got all my supplies ready. This is also used as a nail glue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this as a nail glue or like regular, like little nail glues. I'm not sure. I'll figure that out for when I'm doing my pearls. I also like to have some little acetone as well as my wipes on standby just when I'm doing the nail art so I can wipe off my brushes easily. I'm gonna need my UV light for when I'm gonna do my little shell effect. And then this again for top coat. This is like super exciting because I have all this new stuff. So I'm kind of experimenting at the same time but doing stuff that I know. Okay, now I'm going to start doing the thumbs first. This is what all the base colors look like so far. These are going to be chrome, the shell, the like 3D swoops. This is going to have the flower. No, this is going to have the starfish. This is going to have the flower, and these are going to be orange chrome, French tip. Next up is I'm going to do the chrome nails, and then I'm going to do the shell nails with my 3D gel. So on my chrome, I just take my like white iridescent chrome on top of the thumbnail. Just use my little sponge and I rub it off. Here I started to do my starfish. It actually turned out really cute. I really like how it looked, and I also ended up adding a little bit of orange French tip. When I was trying to do the streaks with the 3D gel on the teal nail, it wasn't really working, so I had to kind of improvise it. I ended up painting it a different color and adding pearls in the end because it was getting a bit frustrated and I wanted to finish the set. Here I actually glued on the 3D flower. It looked so cute. I feel like it just tied the set together. This is the teal color I decided to switch the nail to when it was not really working. I need to watch a few tutorials on how to use the 3D gels so that I can perfect it in my next set. This is my finished product. These are my nails. Got some chrome. The pink shells didn't turn out how I wanted to, but I just have to experiment with the 3D gel a bit more. I used one of my 3D flower gems. This little stripe. Oh, it's not dry yet. Don't talk about that. We have the teal stripes, our orange French tip, and then our starfish, and then this little teal nail with the blue pearls. I think they turned out pretty cute for my first time using some new products. Yeah, but I definitely have to figure out how to use some of them, but I like them. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is day 2 of 31. Can't wait to see you on day 3. Bye, curlies.